it's not a big deal for me, this game, because honestly, watching the Lakers play, it was a bad third quarter, right? Again, second game where I had a bad third quarter, but a lot of laziness defensively, a lot of just reaching in to get some balls. I don't see anything that stands out to me other than we're bored and we're waiting for the playoffs. Now, clearly, you don't want that. You want the Lakers to say, hey, we want to finish second. We want to have home court as far as we can all the way through, and there's 4 teams fighting for second place right now, and every game we go from second to fifth in one night. You don't want that. You want to be able to finish second. At the same time, Luka Doncic comes to the Lakers, and right away they hit it big. They had a 1 or 2 game adjustment period when Luka started playing. Remember, because the Lakers won a bunch of games after the trade before Luka could play, and then they went on a run. And the Lakers looked hey, they got it, right? They got it. Luka and LeBron had all the chemistry right away. They didn't need time together. They looked like they'd been playing together for years. Youngblood and Sutton looked like they've been playing together for years. They looked like they've been playing together for a long time. And the Lakers went on a big roll. They were scoring a bunch of points. They were beating a lot of people. LeBron gets hurt. And, all right, now LeBron is back. But watching the Lakers the last couple of nights, it's like, yeah, they're not making the extra pass defensively. They're losing. They're losing their at the end of possessions. It's becoming easier for a team to make that final pass for a layup or to get underneath. I don't see anything more than just, all right, they're a little bored now. They're bored and they're waiting for the playoffs because they were ready for it the first month after the trade deadline. Hey, we got Luka. We're rolling. Look how good we are. We got it all working. Hachimura's hitting shots. Austin Reeves is great. We're ready. And it's honestly, I can see where they look kind of bored. Again, you don't want that because you want to be able to finish strong enough to have home court advantage as far the way through.
Yeah, you don't want to be the Knicks.
Home court's not what it was. Yeah, the Knicks could finish 6th. Home court's not what it was. You just want to stay out of the play-in round because you're playing somebody good no matter what in the second round. Maybe you want to avoid the Thunder, but, second round you could be playing the Nuggets. Hey, congratulations. There's a great consolation prize. So I get it, but for the Lakers, I don't know that it's such a doom and gloom scenario, and I know J.J. Redick is going to be mad about this, and he's going to be mad at me because, he hates me, but he's going to say, I'm mad at the team for a bad effort, and here's, I got this guy on the radio, Jason Smith, 14674, saying that, he doesn't care, the Lakers it's not a big deal. It's not. Teams get bored, and it happens. It's the dog days of August for some NBA teams, because what do I say all the time? Once you get to game 55, there's not a lot of difference from game 55 to game 82, right? You have the trade deadline, and certain teams play a little better, they get better. But overall, the league, it's the same. There's no real change from 55 to 82. You're just waiting for the playoffs to start. The Lakers had the month where they had to go on a run, right? They had to get Luka. Okay, we got to make sure we're all on the same page. LeBron's hurt, and we can ease off the gas now a little bit. We'll win enough games. We'll be in the top 4. That's kind of what we want. We want LeBron to be healthy for the playoffs. We want Luka to have both full gas tanks for the playoffs. So that's kind of what I see right now, which is not something you can't overcome it. I think the Lakers, when they get to the playoffs, as long as they're healthy, they'll be fine. They're just a little bored right now.
Well, they also couldn't overcome the emotion in the arena with former teammate and Magic star Dwight Howard getting his number retired.
Yeah, it is big. It is big.
That celebration.
Yeah. And you think Dwight looked over to the Lakers going, me one day, I won the title. Remember in 2020, I was on the team. I was on the team. I wasn't quite.
Everybody telling me I was instrumental.
I was on the team. I was on the team. I wasn't nearly as good as I had been like 12 years before, but I was on the team.
J.J. Redick in the postgame admitted that the Lakers, quote, looked, quote, tired, unquote. We weren't able to sustain the level of intensity that we started the game with. Also added that the team is, quote, going through it a little bit right now, trying to get back in rhythm. Now, Luka Doncic is still shooting 41%, which I think eventually comes back to bite them in the ass. But defensively against these squads, and look, Chicago and Orlando bring a little extra heat to things in that they're younger squads that want to run.
And they cheat, yeah.
Well, sure. The 145 points, absolutely. But just the idea of come playoff time, that's not the pace you're going to play at in a 7-game series, right? You're just not going to. Both the Eastern Conference team, you do have another game against these Bulls. Lakers with the 4th hardest schedule remaining. And it is.
You say that, but they've lost to teams that stink.
Most of them that stink. Like the Bulls are a playoff team now.
Because Kobe White decided, I'm going to be the best player in the NBA now.
Well, as soon as you got rid of Zach LaVine, changed things up, suddenly you're looking at Kobe White and Josh Giddey have been playing at a different level going on a couple of weeks here. Again, the pace of play, he's back-to-back Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Congratulations to Kevin Durant on the other side for the Suns. But just the idea that coming down the stretch with LeBron, the way they've operated the last couple of games, now does it lend a little more credence that he might have been banged up a little bit? Do you want to does it, or do we go to you're just bored?
What did I tell you?
Because he took the 6 games off.
What did I tell you?
So
he's
is he
miraculously going to be healthy when the Lakers finish that 6 games and 8 games run. And what happened? I said he's coming back Saturday against the Bulls. Oh, 2 weeks before I said Saturday against the Bulls. When they get out of that 6 games, he doesn't want to play in any of those games. He'll be back that day. When did he come back? Hey, Saturday against the Bulls.
But that's it. As I said that, I had the sarcasm dripping from my mouth, which means that the end of that sentence might have been problematic. But they've gone out and they've gotten pasted back-to-back games. Like, that's the thing. He took the 2 weeks off, went and did a bunch of personal stuff, went and watched his son win the state title. Great. But all of that to say, he came back, and this is defensively, the rotations are absolutely inept. The bench has been a disaster, and Luka's still shooting 41%.
They're fine. Trust me, everything is fine. I hear everything is fine.
Will J.J. Redick hate you more now that you're on his bandwagon?
Oh, yeah. No.
Seeing as what you've done to other coaches that have come on undefeated or number one in the country, or St. John's, that you led that bandwagon that is, sinking like the Hindenburg.
No, Patino's mad. No, but J.J. Redick hates because now he really wants to get on the guys, because they had bad efforts the last couple of games. And here I am saying, everything's okay.
Don't worry about it. Still got 12 games.
Hey, JJ, I was listening to the guy that you listen to on the radio that you can't stand, and he said everything is fine with us, so we're good. I'm going to go to In-N-Out Burger. I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
Everything's good. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.